Hello, hello, hello. It didn't unmute my microphone for some reason. Hello, hello, everybody, and welcome back. Well, not welcome back. Welcome to the next obsession for achievement hunting, which is Transport Fever. So we're going to start off some of these. Already got the achievements for campaign play and some of the basic stuff. I haven't got first aircraft for some reason. But we're going to be going over after some of the other ones. So we've got the Transport Tycoon in hard mode. So you've got all the hard mode achievements. Get to year 2000 in hard mode. And somewhere down here, Penny Pincher in hard mode. So that's what we're going to be going at. So that will get us 3 or 4 different achievements, and we might even get some others along the way. So that's what we're shooting for. So we are going to start a free game. We're going to go with a large map. I think we'll go with a 1-2 ratio. We're going to go flat. We're going to go hard. Flat and hard. And we're going to start in 1850 because we need to. And a lot in Europe. Let's go USA. So we're going to go with USA. Yeah. Let's get started. Get in on this. Kurt. Let's see if YouTube's cooperates better than Twitch. Ah, well. Let's hope so, Kurt. I mean, I'm not sure why Twitch is not Twitch is not cooperating, but yeah, I'm not seeing anything on my side for Twitch, but there we go. It's one of the advantages of doing the multiple platforms, I think. So away we go. It's waiting for the load. Yeah, so how is everybody doing? For anyone that's been watching the series of streams I've done on Global Farmer, I did one this morning, and I will be doing some more for the rest of the week. So not on my Wednesday day off, but I will tomorrow, then Thursday and Friday do some daytime streams, assuming all goes well. Okay, so we're going to hit the pause button. So I've read some strategies on how to get these achievements. I've done it I actually went back and got Train Fever, which is the predecessor game. So I actually done that as well. And so yes, let us have a little looky. What we're first of all going to look for is industries that have already started producing stuff. So nothing's actually going at a high level. Okay. In the previous version in Train Fever, it allowed it some. I'm saying manual, but I don't mean manual. Allowed it some independent transport of goods. So, what are we going to do? What are we going to do? I'm going to find something that we can relatively easily accomplish. Colorado Springs, Gainesville, Santa Clarita, Albuquerque. Look how small Miami is. Miami's teeny. But that's fine. So got what we want to do is we want to transport goods over a fairly big distance, but without being excessively crazy. You see, that's too close. That without the water would probably be better. what you'd do in that case is you'd take that farm to that food factory, and that farm to that food factory, just to make the money. Where are we? We've got 1.2 million squidoodles. One of the strategies is to get set up in less than 200,000 and pay back 1 million, which isn't a bad thing. Okay, so we've got farm up there, that down there. And then we can take it back up to Elizabeth. So how are we set? So we've got the roads already in place. So that's what we'll start with, I think. It's not super distance, but it's not as close as that one. So that's good. So start off with we want truck stop, like so. Want another truck stop. There. So one there. A big one. Okay. Moving. Okay, that'll do. So to have some. So I want to have some to get vehicles. Vehicles. Yeah.
All hands brace for impact.
Another place here. There we go. No issue on your end. Twitch freaks out on mobile data. Ah, okay. Fair enough. Yeah, that can be fun. I can't say I've tried Twitch on mobile data. So we're now going to create some lines. So go with where's our line manager? There it is. I've been playing so much Train Fever that I've forgotten how to play Transport Fever. Not really, but yes. Okay, so we've got a full load. And that farm food. Should be good. And then we're going to create another new one. We have a depot in town. Where are we going to put a depot in town? What we can do with this one is put it in here. Cover as much of the blue as we can. So we're actually going to put it. Can do with this version that we couldn't do with the last version is we can use the bus or tram stop, which is probably a little bit naughty, but trucks would just deliver to the middle of the town, so that's fine. We don't actually need a full stop. So let's get back to our line number 1. Filling up here. We're not actually going to tell it to fill. That is food. Elizabeth. So if you're named Elizabeth, or you know someone named Elizabeth, that's where we're going to be kind of our base of operations, if you will, I guess. So now we want to get some vehicles. Start doing things. Okay, bye. So we want... Let's start off with 5. And we're not going to specify, we're going to let it be automatic cargo type now. Then it'll take whatever it needs to, and that's going to be farm food. Then that's going to be food, so we're going to then get, we are going to specify for this one, it has to be food. 5 there. We'll probably need to ramp up the ones coming from the factory, from the farm. Set those on food. So what that then does is translates the demand. There's a demand of 55 for food. This currently has no potential and no... What's it? So we're going to go. Let's do it. Let's do it to it. And again, I'm explaining this as if no, you haven't played the game. And as if I haven't played the game. So if you have, then my apologies. So we've already got 6 production. This one potentially is going to be going up soon, I would hope. So we've got the lines starting to take shape. And let's repay 500,000 because we're paying interest on that money. And as soon as we pay it back, we are not paying interest on it anymore. So that's a good reason to do that. Food is not necessarily one of the most profitable ones. The oil ones can be really good. But look at one of those as our second one. But yeah, everyone's going to need food sooner or later. So there we go. So now let's see what we get. Shuffling round. Production's already up to 26. Don't seem to be getting anything there. We'll see. Keep an eye. Again, we haven't delivered anything there yet, so I'm not expecting too much. Just going to turn those around as they get to a particular distance. Actually, I'm just going to... Okay, yeah, we've got stuff coming over here. We have got 2 going out already. Excellent. So we start off very simply. I'm not going to name the individual road vehicles because there's just going to be so many of them, it's not going to be even funny. Yeah, so we're already up to 46 production. Try to ship more grain. We are shipping everything you're giving us right now. So we've got... So you can see now we're getting the potential. So the potential's 46. It's obviously directly related to what we can transport to this location. Obviously we built the larger one so that we can maybe add a route going down to Billings, depending upon how the road network is situated. Yeah, it's looking good. So we could do that as well. Let's... There we go. Okay, so again, we want relatively centre of town. Let's do it. Okay. Set up a new line. Bum, bum, ba-da-bum. So this is be a little bit further, so we might even make better money off of this one. So that food. Billings. Get another 5 wagons on that one for now. Specify food. Just so we don't get things transiting all over the place. I'm going to food billings. La-di-da-di-da. Okay, so we want to buy another road vehicle up here because they seem to be going in twos. Just going to be buying 2 at a time, just until we fill it up. So once they start to get down here and get back, we can then hold off because we'll have gotten the right number. So 2 more. Well, unless we, of course, we run out of money, in which case it'll be a different story. So we're already up to 92 production, so this is probably going to upgrade fairly quickly, as long as we keep transporting this stuff. Very, very simple, humble beginnings. So have a look at our lines. So them coming into the different terminals in the building, which is fine. So first starting to get there, still not even halfway. It's fine. So yes, how's everyone's Monday been going? It's starting out well for you. It's another week, as usual. Okay. Another 2. So we will eventually get to the point where we get some money coming in as well. Nothing's been delivered yet. I'm not going to deliver from here to Corona because it's just too close. So if we're going to do that, we'll deliver from this one to Corona. Or some such. Again, humble beginnings. We won't. I'm not going to go double speed for now. As we're started, waiting for the first deliveries to arrive. Are gotten there, coming out the bottom of town, delivering to this top one. So if there's a queue, not that there should be a queue, but if there's a queue for the outbound, they can still get to the inbound. Do-do-do-do. Two. There's our lead 2. Vehicles 1 and 3 for some reason. Let's see. Be a lot more to do soon enough. Making money. I went too far. The reason I keep coming down here is I want to see these ones when they arrive. See how much money we're making a trip. Should be a reasonable amount. Ooh. Doesn't always produce symmetrically. So we're waiting for an upgrade, which is good. Still not there yet. And so hello. Oh. So getting close. Whack. Let's get more on now so we can spend our time down there and we'll still have a queue of vehicles. When we see the finances of this, we've spent about 3,000 on costs for this. Well, for both of these, we're just going to see the income we get. $9,000. So we're covering our costs and a bit more. Good. That's what we'd like to see. Costs us 3,000 to get down there. 6,000, so we're making 3,000 per trip potentially. That's good. So we're making about the same on animals and grain. Once that's started, we'll then start to see goods appearing here, which is why I sent those two back up. I think I'll send these ones back up as well. There'll soon be goods for them to collect. Not worried about the Elizabeth line ones. Get those sorted. So Elizabeth is a bit closer. Bum, 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 bum. So now I've got a steady stream of ching chings coming in. Ching, ching, ching. That was the one where we've got a slight gap between the two. So we can see the overall profit for the line. So look at this. Overall finances. Should start to see that ramping up, which is good. So bump, bump, bump. Just keeping an eye on how far up the returning ones are. Hello, Quizzy. Good evening. How are you? I hope you're well. Just we're getting stuck in. We're getting started. So what we're looking for here is we're looking for achievements. Specifically, we're aiming for this one, the Penny Pincher in hard mode, which will also get us, just by completing that, will get us the, get us the year 2000 in hard mode, and probably some of these ones we might get we should get to 100 million. But yeah, so we should get some of those hard mode achievements, which is what we want to do. Busy's great. Excellent. Excellent. That's what we'd like to hear. So that's 2 more. So we're just literally starting our first transportations. We're taking food to places that have never seen food before. Well, allegedly. So we're starting to get the Billings ones come back. The Elizabeth ones will be back shortly, I hope. Yep, they're on their way, which is good. And we start to see we're now making our line is now profitable, which is why we want to continue the stream. So there's always food being delivered. So we are. This has upgraded, so it's now producing up to 200. And of course, what's going to drive that more is us delivering the onward product. Just again, in case you're not familiar with the game mechanics, talk it through. Not intended as an insult on anybody's intelligence. Other than my own, obviously. So we've now got food going to Elizabeth. Food going to Billings. Still got those 3 vehicles coming back for Billings. And again, once we've gotten this line relatively saturated, we'll start saturating the food to the town's lines. But we've not got enough money. Wait for a minute. Wait for a minute. We should get some come in. Come on, ching, ching, ching. Come on. Give me some monies. Give me some monies. Not borrowing, because again, if we borrow, now that we've paid back, if we borrow back, we're going to not get the penny pincher. So we've got to live within our means. Oop. It went down, it didn't go up. How rude. How very, very rude. Hopefully 2 of these should give us enough money to what the plot. Now what we could have done, which I'm just now realising, is we could have had the ones that are dropping off food to drop the goods off on the way back up, drop the food off on the way back up. Would have been more efficient. Hey, ka-ching, says yes. There we go, double ka-ching. We can buy next 2. Set them going. That's now what we're butting up against, is our own resources. But, not that. But we're back up to here, so our first 2 are almost back to the farm. As you can see, we've got plenty of food waiting to be transported. Billings. Yep, the Billings ones are still coming back. I probably let them get a little bit too far away, but that's okay. Money coming in. What we should soon start to see is ones like that. Like that. So road vehicle 8. Keep an eye on road vehicle 8, because that's going to be the one that's going to deliver, hopefully, the first food to Elizabeth. Food. I want to have a look at the first one going to Billings as well. I want to have a track on that, which is that one. If you ever get annoyed by the noises, just zoom out the window. The noises come from the individual windows as well. But our little empire started. You see Global Farmer released today, early access. Yes, it was about between 3 and 20 past 3. It officially dropped. It's got a 10% discount on it for the first week, so it's £15. So it's a really, in my opinion, it's a reasonable starting point for the game. Let's say if you're minded, Quizzy, I mean, it's got a few kind of visual issues. The issue I had with it in the live stream today was one of the crops we planted in live stream yesterday showed no status, and actually when it came time to harvest, it showed the planting animation, but it did still harvest, and we did still get the money. So there's nothing that I have seen that breaks the gameplay. The issues I'm seeing are just purely cosmetic or the need for just enhancing things to make kind of quality of life improvements for the gameplay. So I would suggest if £15 is a kind of good price point for you, then by all means give it a go. I think it was slightly more than 15, like £15.07 or something daft like that. But it's basically £16.75 with 10% discount. So I've just been excited for the Yep, you need to get a Steam card. Oh dear, it's all good fun. My Steam is just terrible because it just goes straight onto my credit card, so it's just no. So I've been really good. I've been really good for months on end. I have not spent more than like £2 to £5 on games at a time. So when they're really, 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 really deep discounted, but that's not a reflection on the games. That's just not having the money. So here we go. We're going to see our first deliveries to town. Love the sales. Yep. I think you have £14 odd on there. That's cool. I said mine's just linked actually to my credit card, so it just whatever you buy, we will just charge you. Oops. I'm not that disciplined to put it into credit and then only just take what's there. So what are we going to get from that? We are going to get. They're going to turn around. So obviously it's a bit of a false statement because we've been waiting for things. So 5,000. So it's not the greatest, not the worst either. But it will feed. The good thing it does do is it does feed the demand for everything that we're shipping from the farm. So we can now almost buy another 2 farm run. So we've seen what we're getting for the Elizabeth line. And we'll keep that stocked with relatively, but we're gonna, yeah. Okay, so we've got all our Billings ones are gone. That's good. So we should start to get even more. Let's put another one on Elizabeth. One on Billings. Same with iTunes. You've got TV subscription. You pay with them. Ah, okay, yeah. Yeah, I don't buy the cards every once in a while. Ah, that's cool. That is a very disciplined way of doing it, though, Quizzy. You just buy a card and top it up, and then if you've got enough money, you can have the game. If you haven't got enough money, then you have to wait until you get your next top-up card. And yeah, that's a good way of doing things. So I just wish I could be that disciplined about it, but I just buy way too many games. Yeah, or for Xmas and birthday. Yep. Yep. Ask the kids to get your card. Why not? You might as well have what you want. I know people are kind of, oh, but it seems so impersonal that I get you like a gift card, or I just give you money or whatnot. It's kind of, yeah, but that way I get what I want, and I appreciate it more, and I'm thankful because I do. If I get given money, I do, in my head, allocate that money to what it goes towards. So it's not just, doesn't just go into the ether of, oh yeah, I paid some of my bills. I paid the telephone bill or whatever. It's always allocated somewhere. I whack it out into a savings account, and then when I'm ready to spend it, I spend it on something specific. So it's used. Well, yeah, absolutely. I can't count the amount of times in the past when I was just trying to figure out, okay, well, what do I get Dad for Christmas? What do I get Dad for Father's Day? Or Dad for his birthday and stuff like that? And you just, dads are notoriously bad. Mothers are bad, but dads are notoriously bad because, oh, I don't want anything. Don't get me anything. I get what I want. Don't worry about me. So there we go. So we are thing there. Definitely still have some more. At least 2 times you had the iTunes card. They gave you 2 months of free Apple TV on both occasions. Oh, nice. I had the offer for doing Apple TV. I had like months and months of Apple TV Plus for free, and I never used it. I never looked at any of the shows. And as soon as it ran out and expired, some of the good shows started to go on there. Although one of the ones, I can't remember if it's Apple TV, but there was the Hijacked show with what's his name? But that was very good, very, very. And I can't remember if that was. I can't remember which service that was on. I think it was Apple TV, but I'm not certain because I cancelled it just before it started to charge me. But I did watch that. Idris Elba, that's the one. That's the name that I could not get because my brain would not cooperate. So I'm going to wait until we've got enough to buy 2. I'm going to throw 2 more on there. Add a little bit of whistle to that voice and it'd be the perfect old man voice. Oh, so, okay. I assume you're talking if you talk about the whistle, you talk about the old man from Family Guy. Oh, yes. I like this because I love seeing the chats come in from both YouTube and Twitch. Someone was commenting on YouTube earlier. It's really weird to have you kind of talking to someone on Twitch when I'm watching you on YouTube. And I go, well, the same applies in reverse when I'm talking to someone on YouTube and the Twitch audience don't see them. But hopefully most of the messages are showing up on the screen. Depending upon your screen size, you may or may not be able to read it. But the chats are kind of showing up on the bottom left of the screen. So as evidenced by the fact that Quizzy has just said yes. Well, yeah. There it is. Okay. How far is our Billings one doing? But we're approaching the town. Now that one really should give us some money. We were getting like 3,790 pounds or dollars, etc. for that. But yeah. Is it an either or when we get down to here? Yes, it's either or. Okay, that's fine. That's fine and Dan. Foon and Dundee. So, witness this first delivery. Hopefully the people of Billings will be very pleased to hear us. Okay, it says 79 days until there are Christmas trees. I think there will be Christmas trees before 79 days, Kurt. So. Quizzy says, lol. Yep, Mind you, I had a colleague of mine at work who, just after New Year, would start giving you the number of days until Christmas. So, like on the 3rd of January, when you got back to the office, it's only 300 and blah, blah, blah days till Christmas. Oh, okay, is that all? Wow, must get on the shopping. But why not? If you enjoy it and you enjoy the countdown or the count up to Christmas, however you yeah, fine. It's been a bit different for us the last few years, but yeah. Particularly, I suppose, with my niece growing older. It's more just about family, really. So let's see how much we're charging the people of Billings to bring them food. And might have to put a few more carriages on this route. Start to see the people milling around. See Vanessa here, going to work. By foot. See Timothy going to the shop, also by foot. Prefers to move cheaply. Well, something Timothy and Vanessa might have in common, so. Let's see. Give us the money, honey. Give us the dosh. There we go. So 10,000. So a lot more money going to be coming in on this line. So 3.79 to 10.9. Huge difference. So absolutely have got to get more on this, but we need to be making money. So let's look at our... So all of our lines are now making us money. Profits are rolling in. Not fast enough. They are rolling in. So, also do is we'll maybe start to look at passengers at some point in the future. Although may want to just get going with this first. So of course you could we transported passengers between Elizabeth and Billings. We'd probably start making some money on that as well. So we'll invest in that shortly. So let's speed things up again. We need to make some money, so let's speeds to double speed, and then we can start adding trucks. Well, I say trucks, not really trucks, horse wagons. So set up the passenger line when we've got some money going. Not convinced we've got enough profit coming in, but there we go. At the moment we can only do the best that we can do. $35,000. Get there. So production has slowed because obviously we're not shipping fast enough. More money to get more things. Well. Definitely should have. It's going to Elizabeth back with the. So we might actually readjust. Readjust actually. So let's just do this. Okay. Haven't got any money. let's see what. Okay, so no, we don't want new line. We want farm food. Slash earth. To do is that we're going to add in there as an unload point. Okay. Like so. And what we will do is, when we've got some money, we'll build this road along here. So let's put a bit of road there, just so it can flow a little bit better. And then all of the Elizabeth food lines we're going to whack onto Billings. So that's not, that's farm. That's farm. That's food. So we're going to change that one to be Billings. That should make things more profitable, more efficient. That's really what I should have done to begin with. So now we can see the food is now going back up with those, which is good. Of course, as we'll see, now see that they come. Huh? No, I've got that the wrong way around then. It's supposed to be, that's supposed to be afterwards. That's supposed to come after there. I got it wrong. And that's better. That's what it should be like. Okay. I got it wrong. Who could have predicted that? Hmm? At least we didn't lose any of the food. It's on those ones already. Excellent. So we're making progress. Oh, we can probably add some more onto that line. Add some. Let's add more onto the farm line. Add another 4 on. Another 2 on. Oh, not enough money. Where are all the Elizabeth ones? There's one. I'm going to put you on Billings. No, you're on Billings too. As soon as we got them all on Billings, we can shut down the Elizabeth line. To do that is, those are empty. So shut down the Elizabeth line and delete it. Yay! So it's going to automatically shift capacity onto Billings, which makes us more money. And the first of the Billings ones are coming back now. Yay! You can see we've got the food going up to Elizabeth. Let's see. Looks like it's one of the first ones with food. Please drop it off before you get to the farm. Heading to Elizabeth North. No, you need to head to... Okay, we'll yep, do it there. Okay, that's not helpful. Why are we still not doing what we should be doing? Take this one. Trying to get them to route properly now. Just a little bit of manual shenanigans. There we go, 9th Street. That's what we want to go to. 9th Street. 9th Street. 9th Street, because we don't want them going up here full of food. We want them to drop off there. Okay. That's obviously, those ones have come out before we got the new orders set up. Go, perfect. That one's already heading to 9th Street, so that's fine. Okay. I think we've avoided disaster there. Why shut down Elizabeth, Kurt? So, Elizabeth was only taking food, the Elizabeth line was only taking food from the factory up to Elizabeth. What we've done is I've actually edited the farm line, so the farm will take grains and livestock down to the factory and bring back the food via Elizabeth, so we don't need an independent line for it. It's all just integrated into that one line, so we just need the one separate line for Billings, where we're taking food down to Billings. So that's the logic there. It's just an efficient, so rather than having the farm trucks going back all the way up here empty, they fill up with food, drop it off halfway, then go and fill up. So they're only going this distance empty rather than going the entire distance empty. So that's the logic. Speaking of which, we're going to throw some more vehicles on the farm / Food Elizabeth line. The reason for that is obviously all the time that the trucks or the wagons are running empty, you're not delivering something and making a profit off of it. So yes. There we go. More and more vehicles. Now they're routing correctly. And that same amount of money that we would have gotten from delivering them individually, we're just getting on this one line. So we'll see. Now our profits are over 100,000 because we're being more efficient. Billings, we've added more vehicles too, so that's going to be less profitable until they start arriving and selling or delivering things. So we're going to add another 2 vehicles on to that. I was too slow. So one vehicle. I'm not sure if two in the first place. So yeah, okay. Do. Excellent, so that's good. Happy with that. So we're going to be teetering on making profit / not making profit. What we want to do, our next biggest mission is to try and get enough to repay another 500,000. And might start to look at another line. We don't yet have that saturated. Some more billings going.
All hands brace for impact.
Let's see, so what else could we do? I mean, preferably something with oil. Because I think the pieces of goods to be higher on the things. Do we have them somewhere? No. I think charts. Okay, so X total funds. Okay. We haven't picked a logo, but we don't want any of those logos, so that's fine. Okay. So we could, theoretically, deliver oil from there to there. Then we could deliver oil. Or we could deliver the gas to the industrial area. Maybe not in Peoria, maybe in Salt Lake City. That'll be the next line. So we'll start to set up the depots for that. Even though we're not really ready to commit fully to that yet. There we go. Still okay because it's still highlighting that, but we're a bit further away, which is fine. So a little trick I've seen as well done by some people is they build a road up like so. They will build one there like so. Then another like so. Basically, that's your drop off, and that's your pickup. So if you've got to have a huge queue of them for pickup, then they can wait there and they can queue on that road and not affect that road. So then we'll go to Salt Lake. That wants to go to this area. Right there. Perfect. How are we doing? Doing all right. So, food coming back up to Elizabeth is good. How are we doing for supplies for Elizabeth? We are good for food. Not excellent, but we're good. Fillings. Could definitely do with some more. Do. Some things. Some more on a farm line. I think what we'll do is we'll start to look at. No, we're not going to do passengers yet, because that's going to interfere with our goods operations. We're going to leave that for now. We are going to start to set up lines for over here. Oh, I've got a better idea. I've got a much better idea. We're going to deliver the gas to here. That's what we're going to do. So we've got to come through there anyway. Oh, we haven't got enough money. Come on, give me the money, please. We need a small amount of money. Okay. So now we're going to pick up oil, crude oil from here. Hi, Elia. Pass. Pick up there. I'm going to go for a full load. Come all the way over here. And then we go back. Same way, but go via there. That's going to be an unload. So now let's put in a depot. And when we can afford it, we're going to put some vehicles on that line. Bum, ba, bum. Our ratio there. An extra line for some reason. We'll do that. How's Billings doing? Billings is making money. It won't be until we've actually got it saturated that we actually really get to a good amount there. But we're working on it. It's only 1857. We've got a long way to go because we're heading all the way to 2000. A lot of years to go. I know we're going at double speed at the minute. Let's get some more. 4 more on there before we commit to our new endeavour. So, try and get 5 on here if we can. We want to just... Give me some money. Not drop into the red, give me some money. Set those going. Not start generating profit off it if we don't start sending wagons. And hopefully the oil will generate even more. So no production yet. Oh, we've got 58 stored. Ah, there we go. I saw it. We've got some oil. So now we're going to start trying to propagate this line. So I'm expecting it to be even more profitable than previous. What we might do is let's just have a look at contour lines. Oh yeah, I was going to say we'll build a road across there, but with those contour lines, no, we won't. Oh, beep beep. We've got a train, new type of train. And I'm not using trains because the road vehicles are just the cheapest running costs. So one on Billings. Excellent. So yeah, we're back up to over 100,000 on farm. Elizabeth. Getting close on Billings. A few more wagons on that. We'll be doing well. Do. So ready over here. Got what, 6 on the way? That's the first one. Keep an eye on it. Really just investing our money back in. We probably need to be careful because in about 5 years' time we're going to have to start replacing some of the older vehicles. So definitely want to be making good profits by then. this is, for anyone that didn't see the beginning, this is hard mode. And we are doing the penny pinch, aiming for the penny pincher achievement, so we can't take out any more loan.
Here I come to save the day.
Wolfman says, "Whose pennies am I pinching?" Well, I'm pinching the pennies of the bank, as it were, so by not taking out a loan. So penny pincher achievement, Wolfman, for your benefit, and for anyone else's benefit that hasn't seen it already. We go to the achievements. We go down here. Penny pincher is don't take any additional loans until the year 2000, but we're doing it in hard mode, so we're making it as difficult as possible for ourselves, but that's okay. Or is it Penny you are pinching? If so, then I hope she has given you permission. Well, no, I don't pinch Penny. She wouldn't give me permission, and that's fine. So, looking for is more money. Like I said, we can't take another loan. It's just to kind of get these back up, because we will negate the penny pincher achievement. So there we go. So how are you today, Wolfman? I hope you're well. Well, I should say, how are you this afternoon? No, because it was Saturday morning, not this morning that you were about. So we're going over to here with the oil, and then we're going to be coming back with some of the gas, which probably won't be on the first view, but it'll soon start to rack up. Tracking our first one because we want to see how much profit we get. Not too bad. It's a kind of afternoon for you, as American Sporting Entertainment did not finish till 6 a.m. Ooh. Fair enough. As long as you're enjoying it and getting out of it what you want to. Father Kurt, a big reminder that it's only 79 days till Christmas, Wolfman. Okay, well, yes. Be careful, I'm not sure if Wolfman's... Oh, has Wolfman got VIP or mod in the channel? I don't know. Not quite sure. I think he's got one or the other. He's got VIP. So... Watch out. Wolfman's about. Awful game, but it was Pittsburgh, so you expected nothing less. Okay, fair enough. Massive lightning storm that just delayed it. Ah, okay. Yeah, they've been having some hurricanes and storm activity out in the States. Not that they ever don't, I don't suspect. It's always somewhere being dealt something. Okay, so we're coming up there. Gonna head through Peoria. Out to the oil refinery. What's some... How many vehicles have we got now? 70 vehicles. We haven't really expanded that fast, but we are still expanding. So, Rizzy's booked Wolfman. Of course, Wolfman has ignored a particular comment. I can't imagine why. Can't imagine why. So yeah, so this is going to be our new Mondays and Tuesdays for the duration of trying to get at least this penny pincher achievement and some that go with it, and possibly we'll be going after that into different save games or carrying on with this save game, trying to get some of the other achievements. Some noise machine in South Dakota. Oh dear. It's all a game, Wolfman. Dee dee dee. Dee dee dee. Dee 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 dee. AFK, if you're serving up din-dins for your other half. Okay, Quizzy. Enjoy din-dins. Or just enjoy serving it up if you're not actually having it. Wolfman is now lurking after that singing. Need a shop trip anyway. Well, enjoy the trip to the shop, Wolfman. Somehow I didn't think that would wind you up as much as it did, obviously. Oh dear, so how are we doing? They're heading through Peoria now. They're almost there. And then the moment of truth will be when the money starts pouring in. Got quite a bit of oil waiting. So we're going to keep an eye over here and still buy some new ones over there and put them on the line. Unscroll that. Because what we can do, we can also deliver some stuff off of there as well. Particularly possibly to get the construction materials from there, or the chemical plant. Get the plastic. So we'll see. We'll see. But that's almost too small a distance. Some more things we can do. Okay. Flip this one over to the finances screen. So we've used best part of 5, maybe 5, yeah, definitely 5, maybe 5,500 squidoodles so far. This one should be really profitable because we're coming a long distance. We're hauling oil. I think as of this game, it started to make a difference as to which product you were hauling. Some were more profitable than others, if I recall correctly. Don't recall the exact numbers. Oh, maybe it's up here. Oh, yes. Maybe not. Alright, let's look closely. That's part of 6 grand down. And what are we going to get out of it? Give me the money. Give me 30 grand. 13 grand. Okay. Well, that's not awful. See, this one's now going to pick up some of the gas. And that will take it back with, so that will still make profit. Yeah. Set a few more going. Start to see. How come food billings is not turning a profit again now? Oh, it's because we've gone into the new year. This takes it time. Some more wagons on that one. Put another 2 on. Just going to check on vehicles. Are all figured correctly? Good. So oil and gas is starting to get some money going up. So I think this one will be the one that really makes it. Still got 5 years, well, just under 5 years before we start replacing the first of our vehicles. So just wait and see how we get there. Do sometimes just make them wait a little bit longer than their official lifespan. I'm a meanie. And all that happens is have your running costs of so much per year, and then they start adding a percentage. So you start off like extra 25%. It goes all the way up to 125%. Is the maximum on Train Fever. Transport Fever, I can't remember. I haven't really studied it, but that's fine. That's why I've focused on Train Fever before this. I didn't want to start doing too much in Transport Fever and not have just a little bit of learning opportunities, so that you guys get to see me learning a little bit on the job as well, so to speak. Because it wouldn't be interesting if that weren't the case with it, really. So that's our first one. That coming back. That one's coming back empty. That one's coming back with a bunch in it. And that's to be expected. What we want to see is the first one with gas in it, which is that one. I want to see when that one hits Hylia. Probably also to see if we can get some food over here at some point. But that's okay. Fussed by that just yet. Still need some more on Billings. Oh. Got a few more on Farm Elizabeth. Always more to do. Down to negative 30,000 nearly. But it's all, at this stage, it's all investment in getting the lines up and running and getting the money coming in. Here. It's coming back to there to drop off the gas. Might cut that corner off in a little while. Some money, but I'm going to focus on getting more vehicles for now.
All hands brace for impact.
Definitely turning profits, just not high profits. To keep it moving. If we take more loans out, we'd whack more vehicles onto this. We might have diversified too early, but we'll see. So we spread ourselves too thin where the profits just don't stack up in the same way. So yeah, for those of you on Twitch, the adverts are coming in about 30 seconds-ish. You can avoid them if you use a Prime sub, or if you can convince someone nice to give you a gift sub, like Big Trucker did for Brew earlier today. Although actually, I think also Turbo people can also skip adverts. So I've read recently. So yeah. Where are we now? Oh, there. Coming into Hialeah shortly. Let's set a few more going. And see if you didn't see that, we bounced back up to 23,000 and then straight back down to 3,000. So sometimes if you want to buy stuff, you've got to be really, really quick. We're following this one here. Coming into here. Dropping off the gas. Or fuel or whatever. Yeah, it's called fuel. Dropping off fuel. see all the people walking up and down the street. So that looks like the one. Yep, so we're now entering town. That's the empty one. This is the one we're watching. Zoom in and see how much money we make. So that's 8,000. So that's not quite as much. 13,000 going out, 8,000 coming back. Not bad. Not bad. So that means that that one's going to make even more profit. That one didn't bring anything back, so not the same. This one brought full 4 back, so if it's full, guessing that's going to be 11,000. So yeah, that's more like it. But we don't want to specify that it should be full coming back because, yeah, we want it to be flowing. Okay, so got more capacity there. Capacity on billings. We've definitely got expansion possibilities. Bum, bum. See, we're not even close to saturated on this line. Not really close to saturated on the farm line either, but it's more evenly spaced out. Okay, perfect. That's another 2 on that. Doesn't seem like a lot. Doesn't seem like enough, but with what we can do. Now starting to get backwards and forwards on this line, which is good. Just notch up the speed a bit. 4 speed. So trying to build this line up now. This will be the money maker, I think. Not like I said, we're not at a point of saturation yet. Oops, I was too slow. I had 16,000 there for a minute, for a second. It's too slow to get it. Need more ka-chings. I got that one. This one's not upgraded, but if we keep going, it'll upgrade. So we are starting to get that going. That one's producing a fair bit now. Monthly costs come out every month. They hurt. They hurt a lot of times. But that's okay. Do-do. That one. Yes. No, too slow. 17 grand there for half a second. And it's gone. Got it that time. Some focus on this one for a bit. Come on. Give me the money. Money. What we're going to need to do next is probably set up this one. Do vehicle replacements. So choose the generic one. Choose the wrong one, you can always update it. 100%. 10 automatic replacement on. Then we'll get to next year. It's going to start to replace our oldest ones. Wherever road vehicle one is. coming up for 14 years. It'll be end of life next year. Let's go to that. That. As well. There's still just not a capacity on these lines yet. That's good. Did actually put some onto Billings that are older, so we'll do the same for Billings. Do this one we're going to have. I'm going to stick with the food specificity. I think also now's the time to start doing some wonderfulness. So we're going to set up a passenger route between Elizabeth and Billings. I know I've said I want to avoid that, but actually I do want to avoid that. Go between. No, we can avoid it. We've got the one in Salt Lake City, so we could go Elizabeth to Salt Lake City. That would be okay. So that's passenger. Liz. Salt Lake. Just so we know what it is when we look at it in the future. I would get depot there. And we're going to get 5 garages. And we're going to whack them on there. And we're just going to leave it just to see what happens. And 5 more of those. Oh, my money disappeared too quickly. I was going to get a whole bunch more. Be fast. Our empire is building. Again, I'm expecting the passenger line to run at a loss just at the moment. Or such time as we start it. You can see we can start to get some people wanting to travel. Just trying to avoid taking too much overlap with the cargo routes for now. Cargo routes are where our money's coming in. You can see the oil and gas is now beginning to outpace farm. start to see, like I said, some of these older vehicles. Road vehicle 1, 15 years. So when that rolls in to Corona West, when that delivers its what's it's going to get replaced. You can also already see road vehicle 2 has hit and been replaced. So that's good. I have in the past kind of I use it kind of early game and end game, because when you start to go to change to different vehicles, you need to reevaluate. You need to take all the vehicles, almost all the vehicles off. You need to replenish them with the newer vehicles with higher capacity, higher speed. And yeah, that requires a different number, so you can't just do straight like-for-like replacements. So again, we see all of these ones in red, but they just haven't hit a station so that they can be replenished or replaced. But they will. So now we're starting to see more flow along the oil route. So you do end up with a heck of a lot of road vehicles. And at this stage of the game, not a problem, because there's no other road vehicles about. Start to get into the middle of the game-ish. Start to get to 1900 and there'll be other vehicles around. Yeah. So we're definitely keeping relatively good pace with the need for food up here. Definitely not keeping pace with Billings, but we're improving. Only mediocre, and that's better than not. And for Hialeah, we're doing well on delivering fuel. Like I say, appreciating even more what's it. I know obviously there's Transport Fever 2, and we will be going to Transport Fever 2 after we've done this. Very deliberately going in order. That's why I've been working on Train Fever. And it just gives me an appreciation for, like we have with Farm Sim, the updates and the additions. Farm Road Vehicle 10. Is that, oh, that's on Billings. It's fine. It should be set to auto replace. Yep, we did set it. That's fine. Don't yet need to worry about any of the oil or gas ones because they're only 9 years old. It's already been 9 years. So we've kind of done the first. Started in 1850, so we're almost to 20 years. I think what we'll do is we'll try and take it up to 1870, or just the end of 1869, or 18 Giggity as they called it. get there. We're going to take a pause. We're going to save the game. And, be back again with it tomorrow. Obviously, tomorrow morning, 9:30 UK, I will be streaming some more Global Farmer. The game's released now, so if it's been on your wish list, go have a look. If you haven't seen the gameplay, you've got a bunch of streams over the last several days to show you not how to play it, but show you the gameplay of it, because I'm still learning myself. It's definitely been fun. (1867), 2 more years. Hold it. We could start to get off some of these corners. Like I said before, make our routes a little bit more efficient. A little bit of roadage. Doesn't matter at the moment. At the moment because the speed, because nothing's going fast anyway. We almost got there. Chop the corner off. There we go. That's that bit just a smidge more efficient. Again, we're not doing it across here because of the contour, so there's a hill there. But we can. There's no real contours here. We can bypass the town. So that's what we're going to look for. It'll only work obviously on the way out. Because on the way in, we've got to come back along that way. Again, if you play this game and you're not familiar with playing this game, sometimes when you're doing this short little sections work better. Particularly when you're going through contour lines. So investing money that we would be investing in vehicles into the roads right now, just for that little bit. So now see the outbound traffic goes that way. So now we can start to get some more vehicles. Contour lines off. And we are in 18 Giggity. It is the year 18 Giggity. Taking a pause at the end of this before we get to 1870. Just because it's about that time. Let's get some here. And he disappeared too quickly. Sent more on Billings. We're mid 18 giggity, which means we've got 19 giggity to go, but that's 100 years away. August.
All hands brace for impact.
No, we're close to finishing, so I'm going to snooze that if I can. 1 second. Okay. Close to finishing, so I'm going to snooze that advert break. So let's get some more on oil and gas. Nice to set some of these stops being dependent on load. So if there's a load, then go to that stop. If not, but maybe that's something that's in a mod. I'm playing it very much vanilla. As is pretty much how I do things. I play obviously mods with farm sim. It's a bit different. So there we go. December. Let's take time back down. December 28th, December 29th, December 30th, December 31st, 18 giggity. 56 grand in the bank. We have got how many vehicles? We've got nearly 150 vehicles. And we are turning a profit. So our profits are variable, but we're almost up to 200,000. Obviously, passenger line, not so much. 200,000 on the oil line. So yeah, so I think that's a pretty good start. So I'm going to stop that there. I'm going to save that. We are going to go to our outro screen. I'm going to say thank you to everybody. So thank you to Wolfman. Thank you to Quizzy. Thank you to Kurt.
That was a bang.
And everyone that's been in the chat. Thank you to anyone that's been lurking.
Oh,
I hope you've all had a lovely time.
You had me
We'll be back with more Transport Fever tomorrow. And I will be also streaming tomorrow morning, UK time 9:30-ish. Some more Global Farmer. So yeah, so let's have a look on for the Twitch folks. Who do we have to raid? Quizzy says, take care all. Indeed, take care everyone. Thank you for watching.
Thank you.
Looks like we've got a bit of Badger. So let's go raid Spoonfed Badger, playing yet another Zombies Survivors. So yeah, so we're going to head on over there. Do stick around for that. Badger's a good fella, and definitely worth a watch. So yeah, take care for now, everyone. For those on YouTube, bye-bye. I will catch you again tomorrow. Josh, thank you for... Be interesting to see where this game goes. Yes, we're going to be exploring it all together, so thank you for the comment. Take care, everybody. I'm going to hit the raid button now, and I will catch you tomorrow. Bye-bye for now.
Smile on my face. Yeah, you can tell.